Hi, welcome or welcome back. This is another Black Friday unboxing. I did an online order in an American store, and then this is my Canadian Black Friday shopping that I did. And this is from Ecstasy Crafts. It's a Canadian store, but I think it's also a distributor because my local scrapbook store sometimes does specials through them. They had an amazing Black Friday sale this year. I've never purchased things in there for a Black Friday sale before, so maybe it's something they do every year. They had 70% off some items, and yeah, got some really fun things. So I got a large box, and I will show you what I got. Okay, so the biggest, my favorite find is at the top. It's this kit, and it's actually the Monster Birthday Die and Clear Stamp bundle. So I've never bought a bundle from Spellbinders before. Usually I'll buy one or two things, or maybe, you know, I'll eventually buy all the parts that I want. But this was such a good price that I had to get it. So this was regularly here. So this is in Canada, $153. And it was on sale for $45. So that's basically the cost of maybe two dies. I do have these two items. So I'm either going to give them to a crafty friend, or I'm going to try to sell them. I'm not sure what I'm doing with those yet. I really wanted this one, and the little panda's adorable. And these were the two that I was really after, and they were actually sold out of, I think, this guy and this guy, just the individual. So that's why I went with the bundle. So it has all of these little cute characters. I thought these would be so great and they're not super complicated. It's not that many pieces. And I like that their dies are combined. So that's the dragon one. And you can make them swinging. So it's those ones that have, you can put like a little foam piece or something there and the legs will swing, or you can just glue them down. So that's the critters. The stamp set I already have because I bought it with the monsters, and it's really good. It's got like You Slay Me, Little Monster, the Best Friendosaurus, things like that. So I thought that's cute. I really like the numbers. So they're nice and big. I think they're about almost 2 inches, maybe an inch, yeah, close to 2 inches. And they look like balloons. Like, I love that. So I don't have anything like that. And then this is a nesting set. So those are always great. And the middle says Make-A-Wish. There was even, let's see, this guy had, no, this one here had a sample of a super cute card. Not super complicated, but I love it. Uses almost all the elements. So that's those. That was my really big find. They also had another bundle, and it was the one where it was like looking out the window. I just didn't think I would use it. I really liked the coastal set, but I didn't think I would use the whole bundle, so that's why I didn't grab that one. But it was also about $50. It was a really great buy. Trying to buy things that I know I will use. This was my second favorite item. This was also a really good buy. This was regularly, I think, close to $60. It's the Cosmos Backdrop Better Press and Stencil Bundle. So that's the Better Press plate. And you can glimmer with these. I don't have the glimmer machine, but I have a Better Press, which I haven't used yet. So I wanted a couple of Better Press plates to try out. And this is the stencil set that colors it. I just thought these were so beautiful. Yeah, and it didn't look super complicated, so that was great. I got that one for $17, just over 17, $17.28, and that's normally almost $60, $58. Yeah, they're pretty expensive here, so that's why I try to wait for things to be on sale if I can. Everything else was just kind of random things. I have seen these before, I thought they were adorable, the little enamel stickers. They're monster eyes. I got 2 packs. I probably should have got more. They're kind of different than googly eyes. I don't know. They're just kind of more fun, in my opinion. They've got all these little different colored centers and shapes and sizes. Yeah, I definitely should have gotten more. But these were, let me see, I have the prices. I wrote them out. Well, they were $3.42 for the 2 of them. So they were like $1.50, 70 cents or something. Like they were really inexpensive. Not sure why I only got a couple. Should have got lots. This was the only regular price thing I purchased. I've been looking for this stamp. It's called Prue, I believe, which made me think of, what? Shannon, oh, what was that witch? There's like a witch show from the 90s, and Prue was the older sister. That's what I thought of when I heard the name. Is it Shannon Doherty? Anyways, doesn't matter. But I just really liked it, and I have this really cute witch sentiment die that I've been wanting to use, and I thought this would go nicely with that. But it's also a fairy, so it doesn't have to be necessarily Halloween. So I've been wanting that one. The rest was all part of the Black Friday. Like, I just got some black foam squares. These were like $1.25, so that's less than what we pay here at the Dollar Tree now. I got 2 of the Spellbinders, these huge, like, let me see. These are so big. Oh, 1.625 by 2.25, like it's over 2 inches and almost 2 inches across. Like, these things are massive and they're so soft. So I was pretty excited to try those out. And they were, I wrote down $11.26, but I think the $11.26 is for both packs because I got 2 of them. So they were less than $6 a pack, which is a really good price, especially, again, where I am. So that was great. I got, this is the pop-up snowflake etch die from the BB Snowflake collection. And that's cool because it also has this pop-up element with it. So I thought that was pretty cool. And it's huge. Again, really large. It's almost, yeah, it's 5 inches. So that's, I love snowflakes. So that was an easy one. And that was $12.98. I know this one has gone on clearance on the Spellbinders site for pretty cheap, but I haven't done an order with them in a long time. This is the Nellie's Choice blending brush. I have one of these somewhere and I liked it, so I just wanted a bit of a smaller one. And I'm kind of slowly adding to get better blending brushes. Some of mine are not great. They're kind of getting old, and some of them are just not the right shape and size. Like, they're not the size I like. I like this or bigger. I know sometimes I keep small ones around for details, but most of the time I like them a bit bigger. And that was $3. They were all on for $3. These are like the ink applicators, and they're just small ones. So these are good for smaller projects or for stencils, and for when I'm using pastes. So I thought I could keep 1 or 2 just for like when I'm using different colored pastes, and then I just keep those for that specifically. And I think these were just like $1 something each. Yeah, so these were $1.41 each, and so were the replacement pads. So it's really good. It's Nellie's Choice. I'm not sure about the brand. I bought lots of stuff, including this from that brand, but I don't know where they're from. This is a magnet for the Nellie's Stamping Buddy Pro, which I have. This is the stamping platform I've had for a long time. Looks like that. I really like it. And it's just a replacement magnet, which are not easy to find. So I think there's 2 in there, 1 on each side of that pad. and they were $1 something. So I got that. And I got some stamps from Woodware, which is now closed, unfortunately. This one, it's a sardine tin. My family's Portuguese. We eat sardines. I thought it was cute. My daughter loves them. So it just says, catch you later. Glad we're tight. Friends stick together. I thought it was funny. I know already can think of a couple cards I'm going to make for some friends with this. And then this magnolia, which I thought was beautiful. It's quite large. And I just really liked it. Looked not too difficult to color. To the end of the stem, it's 5.5 inches by 3 3/4. Yeah, just really pretty. And it just says magnolia. These were, this was $3.68, and this, yeah, they were both $3.68. So that's really good. Photopolymer stamps. This stamp was $1.55, so I grabbed it. It's a silhouette of Jesus on the cross. And I got some of these sealed by Spellbinders in these really pretty shades of purples and some white. I do not have, I think I only have like 2 seals. I don't have much of those, but I just thought all I have is one color. I think I have silver. And I thought this would be great to try their waxes, which I'm sure they're good. And this was $4.33 for this little bag. So they're usually a lot more, so I went for that. I got some of these. So most of this stuff is going to be used for some projects for work. Actually, that would probably be the best use for these, is for the ones I use at school. I should have got a whole bunch more for my students to use because they're a little bit rough on my supplies. The Let It Snow paper kit, it's 8x8. I already opened one up, so it's easier to see. I got 2, so then that way, if I do projects with the students, there's more than one. And the paper is more like, almost like a thick, it's not quite a cardstock, it's more like a thick paper. And they've got, but these part are cardstock, they're thicker. So this is all the pattern paper, and they have repeats. And I could definitely do this more as like a winter card instead of Christmas. And then these are the cut aparts. These are a bit more Christmassy, but some of them, like the deer, and I think there was more here, like the snowman. Doesn't necessarily, this could even be for Valentine's, sending all your love. So could easily make those into Valentine's or just like winter cards. That's the Let It Snow. And this was, these were like just under $8 each, which I thought was a good price for paper pads. And I got some paste to try. This is, again, the Nellie's Choice Structure Paste. For building up layers of structure. I don't know, just sounded interesting. White paste, thought I could play around with that a bit, try it out, and it was inexpensive. And I don't have anything like that, like a building kind of paste. So, I can't remember how much this one was. Trying to find it, let's see. Nope. It was probably $4-ish or $3, something like that. And then this was $1. This was less than $2, so $1.74. Snow Effect. So I don't have any snow type items for winter, like to give dimension. And I love these kinds of tubes. Like, they're so easy to use. So I was happy it came in a tube like that. And then I think the rest, oh no, this goes with the Spellbinders kit that I got, the bundle. It's the glasses. I just thought that was adorable. I wear glasses, so that'd be fun. All these different shapes. I think I have a lot of these. And this was less than $5. And then they had a special that if you bought 5 items or more of this certain category, they were 20 cents. So these markers, they're permanent markers, they're in bright colors. They were 20 cents a piece. I should have really bought like as much as I had, because I can put these in. I do donation boxes every year, and I could throw these into a donation box. I didn't think of that till after I'd ordered. I could use them for students, stocking stuffers, whatever. I mean, they are permanent, so you can't give them to little kids, but you can definitely use these for a lot of projects. And these were all 20 cents a piece. So some of them are, they're just like stickers. Some of these ones are French. My school, the students are French immersion. So these say Bonne Fête Maman, but you can just use the Bonne Fête, which is happy birthday, or Papa, it has at the bottom. These say season's greetings, and they have the star stickers. These are cool. They're like chains, just like they'd be good on a card front or used as a border. So there's a lot of this style. So I got a lot of these kind where they're used more for decorating the front, and then I got a bunch of sentiments. So these ones, I'll just quickly, these are like the strips. They make me think of Love from Lizzie type strips. And I don't know if they're similar or not, because I don't have any of those. But, yeah, so there's more. And then I got more French, the Joyeux Noël, which is Merry Christmas. Nice big happy birthdays. I was trying to measure and get an idea of what the sizes were, but I couldn't. It was hard to do. Anyways, I wish I got more of these because I really like that size. These are, yep, lost. I buried my ruler with everything. Anyways, they're bigger. You can see the difference, like between these and these. It looks like that's probably about 2 inches across. Let's see. Oh, I can use this. Yeah, about 2 inches across, and this is about 1.5 inches by what, like through half an inch. It's a good size. And I've got some happy birthdays and some sparkly. I mean, they're hard to look at, but these are Merry Christmas. These ones were just circles, but I thought those would be cool to do around some sentiments. This one is kind of a combo pack. Those would be especially great for work when I'm just doing like 1 or 2 cards. I found these. My son is doing his confirmation this year, and I thought those would be a good use. Maybe like if I had to do like a goodie bag or something, I could use those. So yeah, and for 20 cents, that's really a great, you can't beat that. So I got lots of those for making stuff, especially at work. And that was my purchase from a Black Friday purchase and from Ecstasy Crafts. So most of it was 70% off. Some of it was 50 or 65, but yeah, I thought I did pretty well, especially with the dies. All right, I hope you enjoyed this haul video, and if you did, oh, there was one more thing I wanted to show you. So I found these at the Dollar Tree. So I've been wanting to try a blending brush like this, but the ones that I've seen online and that are quite expensive from the craft companies, and then I saw these at the Dollar Tree. They even came with a little case. They feel really nice, so I'm going to give these a try. I bought one in each color just to distinguish them. And if I like them, I'm going to go back because the Dollar Tree near me had a bunch. And they only had the 2 colors, which is too bad. But, I mean, can't be too picky. I could even write a little sticker, or even with a Sharpie, just write the colors that, or the color family that it's for. And they also had this one. So this one is a bit softer. It's a really nice brush though, like even as a makeup brush. I think this would be great for maybe stencils, just something softer, or if you're doing like a really light application. So pretty excited. I want to try that one too. They had quite a few of these. And these were the regular price items, which I believe now are $1.75 here in Canada. All right, now that's all that I have. And if you enjoyed this video, then you can check out some of my other ones. This is just after Christmas, so hopefully you had a great holiday and all the best in the new year. All right, take care. Bye for now.